to LA
Damn!
to help coordinate.
Catching PJs to go do hits is crazy.
Texted co-conspirator 3, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." But the feds say...
And what do? They booked them flights with an OTF credit card. That is just stupid, bruh.
That same co-conspirator purchased the plane tickets using an OTF credit
card.
The unnamed co-conspirator 3 also allegedly confirmed to DeAndre Wilson through text that Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had the same airline ticket confirmation. And Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram saying, "On my..."
What's going on, JB fam? We back with another video. You already know what it is. You already know what to do, man. Today we gonna be talking about, bro, it's just been another development in Lil Durk's case, bro. That boy might be cooked. He's been already cooked. He might be deep fried this time. So we finna check it out. So y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's hop right into the video.
A Grammy Award-winning rapper accused of orchestrating a murder-for-hire plot to kill another rapper in retaliation for his longtime friend's murder gets another setback in his case. Durk Banks, better known by his stage name Lil Durk, has been behind bars since October. Being the mastermind behind the plot to kill Georgia rapper Quando Rondo, whose real name is Taekwon Bowman.
Quando Rondo,
along with his sister and cousin, were ambushed and shot at in Los Angeles, California in August of 2022. While Quando Rondo survived the attack, his cousin was murdered in the hail of gunfire. But that case goes back further than that, as prosecutors say it all stemmed from a 2020 shooting that left another rapper, who was also the close friend and frequent collaborator of Lil Durk, dead. According to
King Bong,
on November 6th of 2020, a man named DB, who was a high-ranking member of Lil Durk's Only the Family, or OTF, and the friend of Lil Durk, got into a fight with another person identified in the indictment as TB. The indictment says an associate of TB pulled out a gun and shot DB multiple times, killing him. Now, the indictment doesn't have...
Hey, man, everybody ain't trying to fight.
But the circumstances match the November 6, 2020 shooting death of rapper King Von, whose real name is Davon Bennett. And of course, we know Quando Rondo's real name to be Taekwon Bowman. So where does Lil Durk come into play here? Well, federal prosecutors say after King Von's murder, Lil Durk wanted revenge. According to the indictment, Banks made clear in coded language that he would pay a bounty to anyone who took part in killing Quando Rondo for his role in King Von's murder. That all came to a head nearly 2 years later on August 18th of 2022. When
Get back ain't got no date.
Co-conspirators and co-defendants tracked down Quando Rondo to Los Angeles. The indictment names Banks' co-defendants as Kevon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and Asa Houston. Prosecutors say on August 18th of 2022, after the men learned where Quando Rondo was in LA, at the direction of Lil Durk, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and another co-conspirator traveled from Chicago to Los Angeles to murder Quando Rondo. Meanwhile, Lil Durk and Kevon Grant traveled on Miami to LA to help coordinate.
Catching PJs to go do hits is crazy.
Texted co-conspirator 3, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." But the feds say...
And what do? They booked them flights with an OTF credit card. That is just stupid, bruh.
That same co-conspirator purchased the plane tickets using an OTF credit card. The unnamed co-conspirator 3 also allegedly confirmed to DeAndre Wilson through text that Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had the same airline ticket confirmation. And Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram saying, "On my way to LA." From there,
why is you texting about a murder?
Black ski mask from a sporting goods store, but used cash to pay. But seemingly messed up when he allegedly used another OTF credit card to rent a hotel for the co-conspirators. Prosecutors say after with the co-conspirators, he gave Keith Jones, David Lindsay, and another unnamed co-conspirator firearms, including a firearm that was modified to operate as a machine gun. From there, Grant allegedly provided 2 cars for himself, Lindsay, Wilson, Jones, Houston, and another co-conspirator to find and kill Quando Rondo. The following day, using a BMW and Infiniti allegedly rented by Grant, the men tracked down Quando Rondo first to a marijuana dispensary, then to a clothing store. But it would be an LA gas station that would be the site of the deadly crime. According to the indictment, Asa Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station, then parked the car so Jones, Lindsay, and unnamed...
Ooh, them boys hopped out with that Chris Beck switching motherfucker.
Prosecutors say the men shot at Quando Rondo's car, but ended up killing his cousin, who was standing next to Quando's car. Then the men fled and went to a local burger joint to discuss payment. The same day Quando's cousin was killed, prosecutors say an OTF credit card was used to purchase plane tickets from San Diego back to Chicago.
That is just stupid, bro. Y'all used the OTF credit card to catch the flight there, do the murder, and then the next day, well, not even the next day, the same day, y'all used the same OTF credit card to get a flight out. Y'all some rookies. What?
For Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and co-conspirator 2. Fast forward to October of 2024, prosecutors say
look at them boy eyes, they
tried to flee
cooked.
the United States and booked plane tickets to several different countries, including Italy, Switzerland, and Dubai, but didn't board the plane for any of the flights. Instead, he was arrested near Miami International Airport. And even though Lil Durk isn't accused of pulling the trigger, he faces the same charges as the other men, including
use that
one count
money.
of conspiracy, 1 count of use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death, and 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms and a machine gun and possession of such firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence
That boy's
resulting in death, all of which he
cooked.
pleaded not guilty to. Surprisingly, his trial was slated for January 7th, just 3 months after his arrest. But that date was pushed back to October 14th of this year.
Damn!
It all comes after an unsealed affidavit filed by an FBI agent alleged Lil Durk was involved in another murder for hire plot. That affidavit reportedly cites texts and social media posts from 2 people discussing the payment from Lil Durk for the 2022 murder of 24-year-old Stephon Mack, who was alleged to be the Disciples leader. The agent alleges Lil Durk
Wait, they finna hit him with 2 murder for hires? Oh, buddy, you might get the death penalty. I'm not gonna lie.
offering money for people to kill
He's
those
fraud.
responsible for his brother's murder. Lil Durk hasn't been criminally charged for that alleged murder for hire plot. However, prosecutors did use that affidavit as evidence to get Lil Durk's request for bail denied. And he, as well as his co-defendants, remain behind bars since their respective arrests. But all of them are facing a hefty sentence, the rest of their life in prison, if convicted. So much to unpack, so let's bring on now criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Safa Robinson Ferrer. Safa, it's always great to see you. First I have to ask your reaction to this whole case. Lil Durk is a Grammy Award-winning artist, but federal prosecutors allege that he's this mastermind behind the plot to kill Quando.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We not watching that whole thing, bro. We got what we need to get, bro. If y'all like that video, bro, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, bro. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Tap into my clothing brand, JungleBredClothing, link in the description. Tap into my second reaction channel, JBsiah 2. We going crazy over there. That boy might be cooked, bro. 2 murder for hires, 2 life sentences, my boy. But hey, I wish him the best. Man, y'all stay out there. We'll get you some money. All love, JBsiah. We out.